Ano? The setup. I wanted to show you guys how I am braiding my hair. So yes, I'm doing this by myself. If you've been watching my videos for a while, you know I have videos of me doing my own yarn braids. This is, I think, the first time that I'm doing them really thin compared to the other times I've done my yarn braids. I don't know, maybe I think the rainbow one was kind of like this. Yeah, so check the description box below for 101 detail on everything on how to do the yarn braid. On this video I'm going to be showing you guys a little bit of how I do my braids. I'm going to be giving you guys some tips on how to do it as well, and how I do it, and I think it works for me and it could work for you guys if you're trying to do your own braids. So I'm going to show you guys how I have my preparation going as well with the yarn braids, with the yarn and the product and stuff. So this is, I started off by, I'm using a ragtail comb, and sometimes I use this to section my hair, sometimes I use this. So I just section my hair in the middle. I went all the way like up to there, and then I went ahead and I went down, and then I separated. Make sure that you have to look, you know, so like, you know, I'm blind, so like I was in the bathroom mirror and I was like kind of like going like this, just making sure I was checking to see if it was all nice and neat. So I did the front section. I'm doing the front section first. I like to start in the front. Sometimes I think you could start like in the back or in the front, just like you want to do around your hair, your hairline. You know, the middle is all, I like to leave it for last because there's always a way to hide it. If you don't, you know, you're not, I don't think you're gonna, you know, I don't finish my hair in one day. This is a lot of work to do. It takes days to finish this. If you want to do it all in one day, I think that's okay too, but you might get really tired, your hands are gonna be all crampy. I don't know, I don't recommend doing it all in one day. You have to be very patient to do this type of hairstyle. It's gonna take a long time to do it. It's gonna take a long time to take it out, so make sure this is what you want to do. And you choose the length. I mean, I chose, look at how long this is. This is very long. Hold on, I'm going like crazy. Over here. So let me stay right here and show you guys. So this is all the way down here. I don't know, I think it's gonna be down to my booty. We'll see how it's gonna go, because sometimes I end up cutting it, you know. Some of them are like longer. I try to do it all the same length, but this is very long, very long. I was about to flip my hair, but not yet. So this is thin. It's very thin and long. So let's see. So this is what's going on. My hair gets very dry, so I'm going to show you guys the product that I'm using to kind of like make it come back to moisture. And I am borrowing my baby's hair accessories to hold my hair and section my hair and help me in the process of braiding. Let me show you guys my setup now. And I'm filming over here in the kitchen right now because I don't really like how the bathroom light, when I turn it on, it makes that noise. So that's why I feel like I have to talk louder just so you guys can hear me. And I don't like that noise. I wish there was like a way that I don't have to, that I could turn off that noise off, but it's all right. So here's my setup. I did some cutting. some cutting going on. I get very messy when I'm doing here. I kind of put yarn everywhere. Then right here we have my baby's hair accessories. When I do her hair, I have like the hair, have rubber bands and stuff. So I'm kind of using bobby pins and hair bows, her hair bows, bobby pins, rubber bands as well. And then I'm also using this product right here. I got this from, I believe, Walgreens. This is a pomade, so it helps, I feel like, you know, braid with the braiding and grabbing the hair. And it's kind of dry, so when it gets too dry, I would recommend go ahead. I'm using this one over here. Use something nice and moisturizing, like a leave-in conditioner. So sometimes I put this when my hair gets too dry. I go ahead and I just like moisturize the ends and stuff. So I like this lightening over here in the kitchen better. You guys could see the sectionings that I did already. As you can see, it's coming out nice and neat. So yeah, I'm using, like I said, I'm using my baby's hair accessories to help section the hair, keep the hair out of the way, so that way I could section, and when I braid, the hair doesn't get tangled up or in the way. And then I left this part over here, and then I went ahead and I did the side over here on the, you know, because this is like the, you know, you want to do your front first. I think, in my opinion, it's better to start in the front, because this is where people see you first. You know, this is like your first impression. You know, and then it's really good to do, I think it's like awesome yarn braid, you know, like it doesn't, like, it's not heavy, and you could always just, in the process of braiding, you could hide the fact that it's not done yet. You know, if you're still braiding, you could wear a beanie, a hat, a scarf, so all year long, you know. I mean, if it's summertime, wear a scarf, wear a hat. If it's wintertime, wear a beanie, wear a hat, a hoodie. You could wear a hoodie also in the summertime, you know. So it's something that you could do anytime. Just always remember to not braid it all the way. Just wait until all your head is done, leave it all like this, and then wait to braid it all the way to the ends with patience. Also, I recommend having short nails. You want to have short nails while you're braiding, so that way you could grab it and do it there, and then put the nails on, or get your nails done after your hair is braided. Okay, so let's do like a quick tutorial right here. I'm so happy that my hair, yeah, I'm closing my eye because I'm kind of blind, so I could actually see what I'm doing. And don't worry if it's not all the way neat. I don't even think I'm gonna do my hair all the way neat in the back. I'm just trying to, like, you know, in the front where you can see, and the hairline and stuff. And then after that, it's gonna be all covered up with braids anyway. So, but I will try to like be neat and stuff. And you could use a mirror if you want to. You don't have to use a mirror. I feel like as long as you could feel it, like, you know, if you feel like it's okay, but it's up to you. Use a mirror, don't use a mirror, but just try to do the sectioning, you know. So now I'm just gonna go check in the mirror, because I kind of like to look in the mirror. Right now I'm in the camera. I'm gonna go check and be right back to see if I like how I sectioned it. So pretty much I'm like moisturizing and finger detangling at the same time. See, it should be nice and smooth. And then you could go ahead and use this right away. You could use this pomade on top of it, or you could do it, put little by little as you braid, like per braid. So it kind of gets sticky. So it doesn't have to really follow the pattern of what you did, but you kind of have an idea of how, you know what I mean? Like I'm doing like little squares. So you're gonna go with this. Then I'll go ahead, you could also twist it if you want to. See, that kind of helps, like, so when you put the braid in, we could just start braiding with the yarn. So let me get the yarn. Let me see what color I want to do on this side. Let me do that one. I'm gonna do this one. So I've done like a tutorial 101 how to do all these measurements. So right now I'm not gonna show you guys how to do this, but I'm doing this length. Okay, so I put it together like this. So for more details and more in depth on how to do this, check out the video I did before. It's on the description box below. So then I go ahead, you know, just like you do a hair extension, you know, like a loop, put it there, and then you start grabbing the yarn, grab your hair, grab the yarn, grab your hair. And what I like to do is I like to go ahead right in the beginning of the braiding to grab my hair and mix one side of the yarn with it and the other side with it. So then I have it like this. So I put about 2 strands of each side of the yarn with my hair. So I'm using 2 strands, by the way, because I'm doing my hair very thin. Depending on how thick or thin you're doing it, if you were doing thicker braids, you would have to use more yarn, more strings of yarn to make it look even, you know. So now after this, you keep going, braid it, braid it, braid it. Hold on, see, I think my hair is sticking right there. You want to unbraid it. So I'm going to put it on pause and go back there and unbraid this. And okay, so we could continue. I'll grab one and another one. So I have 2 strings going on. I'm taking, and when you double it, so that when I had like 2 strands on this side of yarn, 2 strands on the other side, and my hair in the middle. So I took 1 strand of each of the yarn of each side, and now I have 2 of them with my hair in between them. I just think, you know, you don't have to do it that way as long as you make it blend, but this is how I like to do mine. And as you go, if you see hair sticking out, you can always grab more pomade and put in there. You could use pomade or gel, but I really like this pomade. This is good. I was looking for hair grease actually, even though I haven't used it in so long. I don't even know if I used it before, but you know, it helps with braiding. Yeah, I think I did. Yeah, when I was a kid and my aunt used to braid my hair in Cape Verde. She would use the blue or the green hair grease, and I liked it, you know. In the natural hair community, a lot of people say that it clogs the pores, so I haven't used it in so long. I don't know, but I feel like for braids, as long as you don't use it on your scalp, I think you should be okay. And if you use it on your scalp after you shampoo, you know, with like a good, I don't know, black soap or Jamaican black castor oil by Shea Moisture and stuff, or apple cider vinegar, you should be all right. Okay, so there we go. Let's do another one. I'm thinking about, I'm gonna wanna want to get like lightning and set up for like my videos and stuff. I mean, my baby gonna be moving into a new home, so over there hopefully we have like natural light in the bathroom, and the natural light would help a lot, so you guys could see better what I'm doing and I could see better what I'm doing. In my video that I did before, I used double mirrors. I had one mirror in my front, one mirror in the back, and that kind of helps. So I recommend having mirrors, good lighting. See, it doesn't have to be perfect, the twist, but just have it ready. Especially the ends, you want to make sure the ends are sealed, because that's the part that likes to stick out, especially if you have coarse curly hair. Try to make sure you put one on top of the other, like kind of like this, like a loop, and then you make sure it's like the same length. Put it on top, grab it underneath. Then you have the 3 strands, and make sure you got a nice grab, like make it nice and tight. If this hair over here is kind of like on the way sometimes, which I like to secure it, that's when I use the bobby pin, or just kind of make it hide somewhere, so that way you could have the space to braid without being interrupted by your hair. As you braid, you could always, like, this is the part too that's kind of like tricky. Be careful, because you could get tangled and you have to keep doing this. So sometimes you just have to just braid carefully. You don't have to do that the whole time. Just have, God bless you, baby. You have to get the hang of the braiding. It's like around 1 o'clock or 2 o'clock in the morning. My baby's sleeping. I just wanted to show you guys this braiding here before I go to bed, because I'm gonna do some more in the morning. I do this braiding so much better in front of the mirror. So right now I'm just doing this for you guys to see. I could be doing it in the bathroom, but I don't like the noise from the lights. It sounds like a blow dryer in the bathroom, and the lightning, I don't know, it's not, this is not a good lightning in the kitchen, but it's better than the bathroom light. So I'm gonna do a bunch of them now off camera, not right now, but maybe I'll do some more, I don't know, we'll see. But I'm gonna do a bunch of these braids off camera, if it's right now or tomorrow morning, and I'm gonna come back when I have a bunch of them already done, because you know I have a lot to go. Oh man, it's gonna be a process. Look guys, I look crazy. If we must go outside, this is how I'm hiding my yarn braids so far. It's snowing out, but yeah, it's hiding. I don't care if I look crazy with this big head. My head looks big, but you know what? Can you tell I have braids going on? Looks like it's all done, but I saved one piece for you guys. Check this out. It's all the way here to my ties. was that piece at? So I saved one to kind of braid and show you guys how I finish it up. But it's been a process, guys. I think it took me about like 5 days. Again, if you're interested, go look at the link in my bio on how I braid my hair with yarn. I have a 101 detailed video on how to do it. What do you guys think? Did it come out nice and neat? So of course in the front, it's better to see, and I could be in a mirror and try to make it look like a little bit, you know, make it look like same with the same neatness and section. But then when I got to the back, I wasn't really sectioning it like the same. So I just grabbed the comb and I was going with the flow, you know. I would just kind of like feel it with the what is that comb called, with the rectal comb, and I would just kind of section it and kind of feel the thickness of it. So it might not look as neat as the front, but you can really tell, you know, it's kind of hiding. It's kind of hiding with, you know, with the braids all and all. So I did all, when I was doing the braids, right, I put the yarn in up until where my hair finishes, and I left it like that for all the braids. And then after that, I just started braiding them. I actually finished the front all the way. I braided all the way up, you know, and then I went to the back and I did the back, and then the middle part. Like, I mean, I did hold on, I'll tell you guys. So I did the front, both of the fronts, all the way braided to the ends, and then I went right here in the back. I sectioned in the middle, and I did this portion in the back right here, from here to there, to make it look like almost the same. So when I pick up my hair, it looks nice. You could see it. So I did it from here to there, and then I did all this middle section in the middle on the right side, and then I did the left side. I wanted to save this part for the end to show you guys, like, if you feel like you cannot reach anymore and your arms are getting tired, you know what I mean? So if you're trying to go longer than what I'm doing, it's really gonna be hard to do, because I don't know, you have to pull it down, keep doing this. So I'm just gonna stop it right here and then show you guys how I burn the ends. And you have to keep untangling it every time as you go, as you braid, and keep braiding it. And same thing, you're gonna do the same thing. You want to untangle your braids, because sometimes they're gonna be getting tangled. So, you know, you're gonna pretend like you are combing, like brushing your hair like that, you know, and just untangle it. And I'm done finished braiding. I grab one of the yarn, make like a loop. So see, after you get the roots and you hide your hair in the yarn, it's okay to get you acrylics, because then it makes it easy to just keep braiding. So now I'm gonna cut it right underneath the knots. Burn it on the fire. Burn it on the fire, just roll it. You know, I don't have a lighter. I couldn't find, I have lighters, I don't know what I have the lighters right now, so I just used the stove. And there we go. Final look, guys. I'm gonna make another video showing you guys a better look of the hair.